There are a few different types of mineral and royalty interests, or rights, if you will. And there are also other types of rights, which you can learn more about on our website, venergymomentum.com. But to answer the question, what's the difference between minerals and royalties? Minerals are hydrocarbons, either in a liquid or gas form, and the mineral rights are what are leased and then hopefully drilled and produced by an oil and gas company. Royalties are what are paid out by an oil and gas company after the minerals have been leased, drilled, and then produced. However, since the individual or company are more than likely not going to be drilling and producing the minerals themselves, the minerals and royalties are more or less considered and held as contractual rights that can be leased for a period of time to an oil and gas company so they can be the ones drilling and producing them. Royalties from oil and gas production are typically paid out monthly, provided those royalties or revenue to be paid is greater than $100. Most oil and gas companies don't pay royalties until your account hits $100 or greater. So if your royalties are greater than $100 every month, then you'll typically get a royalty check every month. Other than that, once the account hits $100 or greater, that's when the oil and gas company will distribute a revenue check. Oil and gas wells can produce for a number of years, sometimes upwards of 20, 30, or even 50 years, depending. However, oil and gas wells are forever a declining asset, and majority of the production and revenue from a well will come in the first 1 to 5 years. The decline curve for oil and gas wells is typically very steep. The production starts off in high volumes and then rapidly decreases and then it starts to level off. You'll notice this is the same about your royalty checks as this process goes on. Your royalty checks will start out really good and then they'll drop off significantly and then they'll start to level out, but always will continue to decline over time. Occasionally there will be times when the production and revenue bump up, but this will be very short-lived and is only because the oil and gas company either cleaned out or re-stimulated a well by some form of secondary or tertiary recovery method, but the production will still drop off significantly and then start to level off, same as your royalty checks.